Hi guys, Penny Rose Journals, how you doing? I just thought I'd come along and show you these today. I don't know, yeah, we should be able to see all of it. I made these a while back because I have been swamped with book pages, to be honest. And I thought it was about time that I shared the love. So I will try and get all of this in camera so you can see. I made these folios out of brown paper bags a while back, and they use actually 3 brown paper bags, so they're quite a good use of paper bags. But what I have done is filled them full of book pages and popped them in my Etsy store. Now there are English book pages in here. Trying to think what I've got in here. There's French, Italian, Bulgarian, I think. I can't remember. Terrible, isn't it? But there's a lot. There's a lot of things. So we have map pages, handmade paper, wallpaper, coffee dyed coloured pages, some of my mark making pages. Each one of them has an old magazine cookbook pull out, and there are book pages upon book pages upon book pages, most of which are antique, some are just vintage, but yeah, they're all old. And there's some of my ink dyed book page in there, just those ones, some crepe paper dyeing, but mostly it's just old book pages. There's a cute animal page. And each one of them has a special treasure in the front. I will show you. These are just envelopes made out of a tool catalogue, but in each one of these there is one of these very, very, very old and very, very, very thin books, pages out of a Chinese medicinal book. So I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, that's incredibly thin. So yeah, I've included one page out of that book in each one of these packs. So yeah, that's just too gorgeous for words. So yeah, there's quite a lot in this pack. There's over 80 pages, probably over 100 pages to be honest, by the time I finish poking this and that into them. And I have put them on my Etsy store in case you are interested. There's also a couple of other things to go in them, but yes, this is essentially it, around the 100-page mark. Just some interesting things to use in your junk journals, and some super interesting pages to just touch and feel, because all the paper back then was so different. I mean, this is just like, I'll start pulling this apart, but they're very well packed in there. There's some phone book, Australian phone book in there, but this is what I wanted to show you the most. It's like card almost. It goes from that to, you know, pages like this, which are almost semi-glossy and just beautiful. So children's books, encyclopedias, all sorts of things in here. Some dictionary page, I think this is. No, it's a encyclopedia page. I think there's about 3 of those in there. I'm going to start pulling it all apart now. Show you it all. That's it, it's done. it's coming apart. I think that's, I don't know, French. Who knows? Who knows? There is actually a list. I've made a list of all the different book pages and the books they came from, and the years that they were printed as well, for the ones that I can find those details. I mean, look at this. It's just gorgeous. So yeah, there's a lot of different things. This actually has handwriting on it. Again, that's French, I think. So there's those. Bulgarian. Did I say Bulgarian? Yes, Bulgarian. A lot of the pages are Bulgarian. Some small book pages, large book pages, German book pages, Dutch book pages. There's all sorts of different gardening books, books out of encyclopedia, books, I mean pages, books on words, books on pronunciation, books on plants, books on science. There are all sorts in here, religious books, you name it. So, oh, there's also some paper from Pianola Roll in there as well. There's our little animals. I think this is Dutch and French. Again, more Dutch. Lots of children's book pages, some Bible dictionary pages, some scientific pages. They're definitely in Dutch, those ones. This is the Bulgarian pronunciations and whatnot. I don't know, there's so much stuff. I have so many books, and yeah, I cannot use all of this in my lifetime, and you know, it's all so different. Everything's different from each other. I just wanted everybody to have an opportunity to touch this stuff and feel this stuff. I mean, this is super old, but again, it's paper thin. Haha, paper thin. I'm an idiot. Thank you very much for being here, listening to my stupidity. But yeah, it's lovely, and the colour of it is just astonishing. It's so delicate. So yeah, just I'm just wanting to get some of this into other people's hands, really. There's my mark making pages that I've popped in as well, just a little bit of an idea. And yeah, this wallpaper, 3 pieces of wallpaper, a piece of handmade paper, another piece of handmade paper, and a big atlas page, and a page out of a record of Time magazine covers for particular years. So yeah, it's an interesting packet of papers. There's nothing quite like it. And it's a good way to collect a lot of different things that, you know, might be of interest to you without having to, you know, just go and buy hundreds of books. Because if you go and buy hundreds of books, you end up like me, and you have hundreds of books laying about the place, and you're like, what am I going to do with all of this? So yeah, I do encourage you to think about maybe having a look at these, if you're interested in, you know, basically getting a little bit of everything without having to buy a whole library of your own. Because that's what I have, a whole library of my own. So, but all of this is packaged nice and neatly in here. I wanted to pack it like this so that it was all secure. It's not going to get damaged as it travels, no matter sort of where it goes. It's pretty sturdy little setup I've made here. This will be packaged if you purchase one inside a padded mailer as well. So, and a plastic padded mailer. As much as I dislike plastic, it's definitely the better choice when you're sending post, particularly when you're sending it internationally, because the weather varies around the country, much less the world. So it's always a good idea to make sure that yeah, anything you're sending is going to be protected from, you know, rain or whatever. Because it would really suck to buy a big pile of beautiful papers and then have them get there and be popped into your mailbox, and then the rain comes and soaks them all through. That would not be nice. So I've tried my best to alleviate any issues like that, any damage or any water damage. So, and in the end you can pull this apart and use it as well, because it is just brown paper bags and buttons and string. So yeah, I wanted to make something that you know, everything here can be used. There's nothing that you would have to throw away. So anyway guys, they are in my Etsy store if you are interested. My Etsy store is also Penny Rose Journals. And yeah, if you need to know more about them, you can certainly flick me a message either here or on Etsy, and I will do my best to let you know more about them. But included in each one will be that document with all the pages listed, so that you can see exactly what there is. Alright guys, thanks for coming along. I hope that was at least interesting. I'll see you again next time. Bye.